I'm your host with the most, Logan23, joining me for High School Book 2, Chapter 8. Game over, man. Friday evening at school. It's the night of the basketball game against Hearst, and the gym is packed with students from both schools. Look at the crowd. You play a few notes to warm up, but notice Mira sigh next to you. Uh-oh, that's a pretty big sigh. What's It's just, I miss Aiden. Band isn't quite the same without him. Today was his last day of suspension, but his parents won't let him rejoin band. It's not fair. He should be playing with us. It's our biggest basketball game of the season. But no, his parents had to force him to quit. Look, Myra, hopefully his parents will come around. I don't think even they can keep him from music too long. Trust me, he'll be back before you can say, bah, from the dead. Good one, John. We'll make a jokester out of you yet. That's a good way to look at it. Thanks, John. It can't happen soon enough. Catch, Mariah and Michael huddled together on the bleachers. Really with you two? I'll be right back. Get over to sit just behind Michael and Mariah, and they don't notice you as you listen in. Maybe now's the time to tell everyone. What will people think of us if we... If you what? You just had to interrupt, didn't you, you stupid... Oh, John, I didn't see you there. We were just, talking about basketball. Go sports? Smooth, Mariah. Real smooth. Mariah playfully elbows him. He smirks and elbows her back. You two, want to fill me in? Are acting cozy, or acting weird, and sure cozy. I'm gonna go with acting weird. No, we're not. I don't know why you'd... Chill, Mariah. Everything's fine, John. If it wasn't, you'd be the first to know. Okay, I'll hold you to that. You glance up from the bleachers and see Aiden walking through the gym doors. Look who showed up. Run over to Aiden, grinning from ear to ear. You're here. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Yes, today was my last day of suspension, and since classes are over for the day, I can finally walk on school grounds. It's good to have you back. Just then, Principal Isa approaches you and Aiden. She stares him down and crosses her arms. You know the rule, Aiden. You need to leave at once. But his suspension's over. Peyton, Myron, Caleb notice the confrontation and rush over. Classes ended a few hours ago. He served his time. Yeah, I don't see a problem here. The problem is that Aiden is not allowed on school property until Monday. I don't care that classes today are over. Oh. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Mr. Zhao, leave now, or else I will have to resort to more drastic measures. Because you haven't done enough to the kid. Aiden doesn't move an inch, and Principal Isa waves Frank over to the group. Frank the Tank, report for duty. Please escort Aiden off school property. Wait, what? You can't do this. Don't listen to her, Frank. She's abusing her power. Aiden. I will defend your honor. You can't leave. It'd be best if you left. I'll defend your honor. You don't have to. You're standing between Frank and Aiden. You'll have to go through me first, Frank. I'm glad you're on my side, John. You tell him. Stand up and be your own person, Frank. But Isa makes the rules around here. Frank looks at you, his eyes bleeding. John, I don't want to make this beat more difficult. Too late. I'm waiting, Aiden. Principal Isa glares at Aiden, but Frank pleads with him. Don't make this harder than it has to be, Aiden. Aiden throws up his hands angrily. Fine, I'll go with Frank. But just because I don't want to be suspended again. Thanks, Aiden. Let's go. Aiden follows Frank out of the gym. Myra crosses her arms. Frau bows for totally uncalled for. I thought Frank would do the right thing. You have to realize, Isa didn't give him much of a choice. What is Isa holding over all you people? Come on, the game's about to start. Like, really? She doesn't dictate how the world goes. A teacher recommendation is just as equal to a principal recommendation. Soon the game is in full swing. Down by 20 points, at least it's the first quarter. Max charges down the court with Julian close behind. Julian raises his arms, attempting to block Max. Haha, you want this, Julie Wooly? Max taunts Julian with the ball. Come on, Julian, steal it. Max passes to Brian, who shoots and scores easily. And swish! Yeah, go Bulldogs. Don't worry, we can still come back, team. I'm not so sure about that. I'll believe it when I see it. Julian dribbles down the court while Max chases after. You're not getting away from me. We'll see about that. Listen up, guys. Let's play our hearts out, no matter how much we hate the team. I expect us to look good because we all know band is the best. Now, just like we practiced. You lift your sacks to your mouth. Alright, I have to remember EGA. E. You play your first note and blend with the instruments around you. On the court, Julian passes to Caleb as you continue to play. G. Song continues and you smile brightly as you play. Almost there, one note left. Look up and see Brian guard Caleb as he searches for an opening. Hey! I can't take this. As the song winds down, you play one of your final notes. Music to my ears. Fight song comes to an end and Caleb gets ready to take a shot. The last note rings out perfectly just as the ball sinks in the net. Yes, and swish! Nice three-pointer, Caleb. Goes Aisha, wipes away a tear. Will Chamberlain must be looking down on us, smiling. You look around and notice you're the only instrument that was left playing. Myra and Ezra and the rest of the band have their instruments at their feet. Why'd you all stop playing? Because I've had enough. Go Hearst High, beat the Tigers. Come on, Hearst, find the berry weakness. Wait, what? A basketball team doesn't deserve our support. The majority of the band starts rooting loudly for the opposing team. Soon the cheerleaders join in. Squish the berries! Myra stands, holds her trombone high in the air, and yells to the band and cheerleaders. I'm tired of playing for a team I don't like. This is for Aiden. Myra marches through the court and sits on the Hearst side of the gym. Oh my. I just had to. Who's with me? I am. Maya. Maya finds Principal Isa in the crowd and glares directly at her. Did you really expect us to do nothing after you cut our funding? Ooh, glaring daggers of eyes. A large group of cheerleaders and band members follow Mia to the Hearst side and set. Welcome to the winning side. Just like old times, right, Mia? Shut up, Kara. This doesn't mean you're forgiven for anything. You hear that, Caleb? It's sweet, sweet sound of karma. Watch your friends abandon you like mine did last quarter. Ezra looks over at you with the sea of Hearst green. You joining us, John? Shit. Join the Hearst side just this once, go Hearst. I'm sticking with our side. Shit. I mean, I get it. We're protesting against the basketball team and their funding thing, and also what they did to Aiden. I mean, they've really... Oh... Hopefully Caleb and the basketball team can see this. But just this once, go Hearst. You stomp across the court and sit between Ezra and Sydney. I never thought I'd be rooting for Hearst, but that's what it's come to. Take Barry High down. chase the tigers away. Music to my ears! Fourth quarter, 7 seconds left on the board. Coach Isa calls his final timeout. You look up at the score. Barry is only losing by 2 points. A 3-pointer could win this. We can't let that happen. You heard, Peyton. Cheer louder, everyone. Gameplay resumes and Caleb passes to Julian. He dribbles faster down the court as time winds down. 5, 4, 3. This is it. Julian is about to launch the ball from half court. Come on, distract Julian. You need to focus. You can do this. Hey, Julian, you're gonna miss. What? As Julian shoots, he turns to look at you. You don't believe in me? No. How did you guess? We're sitting on the Hearst side. Is this just now awakening to you? But you're focused on watching his shot instead. He watches the ball soar through the air. I don't know if I can look. It hits the rim with a loud clunk just as the buzzer sounds. No, I thought... We win. In your face. Hearst High won the basketball game. I knew Hearst could win. Never thought I'd say those words. Did you see that? Did you see that? That was for you, Aiden. Who knew I'd be glad to see Hearst win again? Thinking of coming back to Hearst's? Hell no. This was a one-time thing. I thought you said we were guaranteed to win, Andrew. But Coach Isa doesn't notice her. He's on his knees looking up at the scoreboard. We lost, but that doesn't happen to Hoosiers. Space Jam, High School Musical, or the other movies? Yeah, the other movies actually have the underdog, which would be very high in this case, but figuring how the underdog typically doesn't have a principal who's a complete biatch, it was a perfect underdog buzzer beater. Cinderella story setup. As people start filling out the gym, you notice Peyton and Frank arguing in the middle of the court. You rush over to them. Guys? You were rooting against me, Peyton? Well, you shouldn't have kicked Aiden out. I didn't have a choice. Isa said this. Isa said that. I've had enough. Ever since you became Frank the hall monitor, it's been Isa instead of me. Guys, stop fighting. That's all anyone seems to be doing nowadays. I'm tired of it all. Can't we just go back to the way things used to be? I think it's a little too late for that. Tears well up in Peyton's eyes. Frank looks to be fighting back tears of his own. I'm tired of dating someone who won't stand up for me. Or stand up, period. Please, Peyton. Peyton looks at Frank and then takes a shaky breath. I can't do this anymore, Frank. Peyton turns and heads out of the gym. At the door, she takes one final glance at Frank before disappearing into the hallway. She's really done. Frank starts breathing heavily as he collapses to the ground. You sit next to him. Frank, I'm so sorry. It can't be over. It just can't. Frank looks up with a determined look on his face. I have to win her back. But it would never work. Listen to me. I believe in you, Frank. If you want Peyton back, go for it. You think? You want Frank and Peyton to stay together? Here's your chance to play as Frank and help him win Peyton back. I'm not even spending diamonds on my own relationships, and you want me to spend diamonds on Frank, who is a tool of Isa. No! I don't think anyone will. I'll stand by whatever decision you make. Thanks, John, but some things aren't meant to be, because you're an idiot. Looks like Freyton is one of them. Freyton? It's what Peyton called us. I thought it was a catchy ship name. But the ship has sailed. I'm sorry, Frank. It was nice while it lasted. Clearly it didn't mean much to you if you're giving up that quickly. Besides, a guy like me with a girl as beautiful as her, it only happens in fairy tales. And what a fairy tale it was! Frank stands up and smiles half-heartedly at you. I'll talk to you later, John. I need to take a walk and clear my head. Alright, Frank. Let me know if you need anything. Frank nods and heads towards the parking lot. Suddenly, Emma rushes past him into the gym. Am I late? Did I miss it? Which part? The basketball game? Yeah, I got here as soon as I could, but everyone's gone. I missed it, didn't I? Yeah, it ended earlier. That can't be. I got off with enough time and... Emma collapses and sits next to you. She runs a hand through her hair. You've been missing a lot of things lately, Emma. And I know you lied about hanging out with Lewis the other night. You do? Yeah, I'm worried about you. I feel like you're slipping away. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I know. I owe you an explanation. Let me tell you what's going on. You deserve to know. Let me guess. Something tells me she's been working a job. Next time on High School Story, Emma tells you the truth, and tension comes to a breaking point at Berry High. Okay, so I'm too busy to do recaps, so pretty much I leave commentary to the end, just FYI. For now. We did a recap like a week ago, but my point is we're grinding out tons of chapters content, tons of diamond content, tons of other variety games. I mean, I'm grinding out so much content, and so I believe she's working a job, and I believe she's taking that money and saving it up so she can have band go to the battle of the bands and then cheerleading to do their thing. I think she's trying to be someone who's really working her ass off. And it's funny because I've been in that place. And you want people to succeed and you're willing to self-sacrifice so others will be happy. So I believe that's what's going on. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. Please stay tuned for the rest of this week. I'm going to be, like I said, pumping out quite a bit of content. I've already been pumping out quite a bit of content. If you didn't notice, there was like 7 to 9 videos released just yesterday. And then there was a bunch released on Wednesday, and I've been busting my ass because I'm trying to catch up on chapters, so then every week they release new chapters. I can release that, and then I can start focusing on doing diamond editions of choices. I can start doing other videos. I can do more of the letter. I can do so much more. Right now I'm playing catch up with that. And pretty much we've caught up. I mean, we're up to... we finished Hide and Seek completely. We're up to finishing Bad Boy Blues and a bunch of other things right now. The only ones we're weak on is All the Wrong Reasons, Prince with Benefits, and Kidnapping the Princess. So please check those out, especially if you like romance, you like mystery, you like suspense, you like even horror stories such as Hide and Seek. You should really check those out. A lot of people are like, it's a clone. No, it's not. I promise you. If you watch some of the videos or even play the app yourself, you will notice there's quite a wide margin of difference between the two apps. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. You know what to do. Head down the description below also if you want to follow me on social media or if you want to support my content. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.